Alright lads, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is the Whacky Irish Traveller. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the content. Today we're in a dodgy back alley in New Delhi with the famous Aunti Rashmiko, who makes the world-renowned Rashmikos golden balls. As we get straight into it, you can see there is no need for any utensils in this back alley, and in any case the taste of her arm hair, nails and jewellery only serve to add a distinct flavour to the 2-day-old dough. Aunti Rashmiko's husband, as you can see in the background, Chico, watches from a distance as she starts to pulverise and makes these punching motions into the dough, driving the bacteria right in there, and we'll obviously give him a second opinion about asking her, can he go out with the lads tonight for a couple of drinks or what have you. So Aunti Rashmiko's doing her job there. She's smacking in, the bacteria is going deeper and deeper right into the dough, right down to her armpit, and she starts to wipe away the excess. And her sister's in the background there. That looks like her sister, who's getting ready to bring the 2-week-old dough, as it has to be a couple of weeks before it's used. Aunti Rashmiko starts to put the stuff away. That'll be stored for 2 weeks, and washes her arm in the water that she will be using to make the next batch of batter later on. And what's this we see? Oh, this is a special sleeve that Aunti Rashmiko uses to prohibit the growth of new hair on her arm, so that the flavour is minimized. And Aunti Rashmiko's special technique. Here we go, guys. This is the technique you want to see that Rashmiko uses to pour the golden balls into the boiling transmission oil. And one by one they go in, float straight to the top, and as you can see, the transmission oil is black, just as black as her future, but hey, this is how these golden balls are made. And one by one they go in. Her husband does a runner, because once she gets at the oil, he's afraid that she might throw him into the oil next. So she's putting away the golden balls. They're going in one by one into the transmission oil. Her sister's preparing on the other side the side dishes for the golden balls, and as you can see, a queue is starting to gather up. And so she starts to put away. Hygiene is the most important in the small white little tub. That'll be, as I said, for the next batch. That'll go straight into the flour to make the consistency and dough for the next batch. And around it goes, swirled in around the transmission oil to make sure that all of the hydrocarbons go straight into the dough, into every nook and cranny, so that you get a heart attack straight away. And as you can see, she loves to greet and talk to her guests, and the children walk by. As soon as they smell the smell, they're running away, fleeing for their lives. I wouldn't blame them. And now, as you can see, the golden balls are nearly prepared, and Aunti Rashmiko will be preparing to take them out of the transmission oil. The last little swirl, more and more of a queue is gathering up. Her sister likes to read the newspaper while she's serving her dishes. And here we go, a nice little drip of the oil, so as not to lose any of that transmission oil to use later on in the tractor in the fields if it needs to be used. The sister now takes the balls, and as you can see, the customers are lining up one by one, getting ready to enjoy Aunti Rashmiko's lovely golden balls. We have 4 to each plate, with a drop of Cerelac and some of the brown aromatic sauce and some onions, so that when you do start crying, nobody knows that it's because of the transmission oil that's flowing down your throat. A little bit more Cerelac and some of the brown aromatic sauce and some onions, and one by one they are flying out quicker than you would get a Big Mac in McDonald's. Cerelac again, some of the brown aromatic sauce, a bit of onions, and good luck to you. And the side effects from this dish is excessive intake of transmission oil, which might give you slight diarrhea and deafness in one ear for maybe a day or two. But you know, you'll be fine after that. and back to normal and back into giving your full day without any problems whatsoever. As you can see, presentation is key. Aunti Rashmikos, lovely golden balls.